One of the real difficulties in trying to work through the proper frame of contextualization on a mission field, especially for young people, is that it tends to rely very heavily on ideas of empathy, standing in people's shoes, and it almost seems to imply that you don't have a sin-drenched heart as you're doing it. So the first warning about contextualization is don't go alone. Don't follow your heart. Make sure that what you are seeking to bend towards, to be all things to all people, is indeed something that is also part of the fear and the admonition of the Lord. And so, for example, know the language, know it well. Be mindful of idiomatic expressions. Be careful how you dress and how you eat, and don't be a jerk. And you don't need to make gratuitous enemies, and that's really obvious. But be very, very wary of over-contextualization. And in fact, from a context in the United States, all you have to do is look at the United Methodist Church right now, and that is your ghost of Christmas future for your mission field if you decide to go there. Because you know what? Nobody in the United Methodist Church got up one day and said, I'd really like to ruin the entire denomination. I would like to become a gay rights activist, and I want to send a lot of people to hell while I'm at it. Not one person did that. Be careful of empathy. Empathy is it seems to be almost like kindness today, insofar as it's like the thing you have to be. There are many, many good reasons to empathize with people in many good contexts, especially a funeral. But apart from that, the idea that you would be standing in someone's shoes you have to be really careful with that. The gospel is a rescue mission. It is not an empathy party. The gospel stands outside of the problem and throws people a rope. And there will necessarily be cultural losses that go with a gospel life. And you are not responsible for mitigating every bit of collateral damage that goes with that. So be careful of over-contextualization, especially if it bumps into dearly held traditions that are simply from the pit of hell.